These tractors got completely stuck in the mud. Will they get out? How can these mighty machines, which serve as symbols of agricultural prowess and rural strength, be rendered immobile by the very earth they were designed to buckle down? Watch farmers filled with hopelessness and frustration as they helplessly watch their livelihoods succumbing to the relentless grip of the mud. Faced with a seemingly insurmountable challenge, their ambitions and hopes were buried beneath the muddy abyss, although beneath the surface, a flicker of determination still burned. The farmers, hardened by years of working the land, knew they couldn't simply surrender to the stubborn mud. In this video, we will be looking at 5 times a tractor got completely stuck in the mud. Starting with the case of this tractor driver who was on duty mowing the soil. What happened next was unexpected and quite striking. At one point, the driver tried to figure out how to get out of this insurmountable challenge. However, after putting into use all the tactics and skills he knew, he couldn't beat the muddy crater to it. Rather, he sank deeper. In the end, with the driver of the tractor being unable to free himself, he got exhausted and called for a rescue team, which ended up pulling him out of the mud. If you think this tractor and its driver were lucky enough to find help, wait till you watch the next tractor's battle. This tractor needed to cross from one end of the muddy road to another. With enough mud on its way, what happens next is anybody's guess. Stuck in the mud, the driver of the tractor showed his skills and experience by trying to maneuver his way over the muck. But some things may appear to be impossible the first time. At one point, the tires began to screech badly, as though they were about to pull off, but luckily they were both saved because the driver was able to keep the tractor under his control. Even though the tractor kept going back and forth with the driver trying to find a way out, help finally came for this driver and he was bailed out. Our next case will make you giggle because of how the driver of the tractor reacted. On this particular day, the tractor driver was busy with his activity for the day, but along the way, the unexpected happened. Eventually, the tractor got completely stuck. The driver didn't even put any effort into finding his way out. I suppose experience may have taught him some lessons. Immediately, the driver received assistance, but it was not enough, seeing that he was still having difficulties getting the tractor out of the muck. With several trials and repositioning from the rescue team, he got the actual help he needed. Taking a look at this next tractor will leave you wondering if some things are worth the effort. This driver was pretty sure of himself, judging by his velocity behind the wheel, until suddenly this happened. Unfortunately, the driver of this tractor couldn't escape the grip of the mud on its wheel, as you must have expected. As the driver tried to cut through the mud, going back and forth in a bid to access a different pathway, his efforts hardly yielded any significant fruit. In the end, after exhausting all his attempts, help came for him and he was able to come out of the mud. If you think you have seen it all, well, wait until you see the next tractor, which was the best guy for me, with a strong will and determination. This orchard tractor and its driver were having a smooth ride on the farm until he got to this bad spot and he couldn't get past it. The driver, with patience and a show of expertise, fought his way through the sludge. However, there was a great show of courage, since the driver didn't give up easily, but rather ensured that he pulled through the mud, and he did that all by himself. If you liked this video, watch this one next, and don't forget to subscribe.